uncomfortable truths is something that he should be very proud of.
WikiLeaks is no different from the New York Times.
He just believes in justice, believes in honesty, believes in exposing governments.
Or he was reproached and condemned as a villain who was set on damaging the U.S. security interest and putting people in danger in the process.
I hope he rots in hell, starting with that.
This guy's a traitor, a treasonist, and he has broken every law of the United States. Illegally shoot the son of a.
But regardless of what the public thought about him, the reality is the U.S. government now felt like they were at war with Julian Assange and WikiLeaks.
The United States strongly condemns the illegal disclosure of classified information. There have been examples in history in which official conduct has been made public in the name of exposing wrongdoings or misdeeds. This is not one of those cases.
And the next chapter of his life would be spent trying to avoid being sent to the US to face them. And this is why Julian Assange went to the Ecuadorian embassy in London. Okay, so after this huge leak, it's now like 2012, Assange is living in London, and he's actually facing the possibility of being sent to Sweden to face an investigation into sexual misconduct allegations. And even though this Sweden investigation legally has nothing to do with the big leaking thing that he had done, Assange was convinced that the UK and Sweden were working with the US to try to get Assange back onto US soil to face trial. So instead of go and participate in the investigation, he fled to seek political asylum inside the walls of this embassy. An embassy is kind of like a little enclave within a country. Like, this is a little slice of Ecuador within London. So the UK couldn't do anything. They couldn't go storm into an embassy. So instead, they just positioned a ton of police outside of the embassy. And this is the moment, this spectacle of all these police sitting outside of the embassy.
Bobbies! Fucking bobbies, bruv. Working at the behest of the American Empire. Just doing our fucking jobs then. That's right. That's right. That's right. Top of the fucking morning to you. The constable's here. We're going to fucking run around on a Tuesday afternoon. That's right. Yes, yes. We're waiting for that Julian Assange. That's right. He's going to be coming out of there anytime now. Anytime now. And as soon as he comes out, we're going to hit him with a bobby. We're going to hit him right in the fucking head. Hello there. Hello there. It's top of the fucking hour, innit? About to hit you in the head. Hit you in the top of the fucking head with a goddamn 60-second ad break right there. Top of the hour, innit? Almus the Northman, thank you for the fucking 20 gifted subs, yeah? Thank you for the 20 gifted subs. You're a top bloke. You're a top fucking bloke, mate. You no longer want to see those ads. All you need to do is subscribe for $5 dues, all for free with a Twitch Prime. That's right, Twitch Prime is free as long as you've got one of those Amazon Primes. That's right. Connect it to your Twitch Prime account. Get it from your wife's boyfriend. Here's the ad break now. You got a telly license from your nan? Yeah, I got a telly license in it. Thank you, Vega Vegas V29, for gifting 5 tier 1 subs in the Hasanabi community. Subs are $6 now, by the way. Oh no. You sound like the red M&M in their UK candy commercial.
Ow. So do you think Santa will like this big bowl of M&Ms?
I don't know. I never met the fella. It does exist.
Do exist. Santa,
Right, I do sound like the red M&M. I've always fancied the red M&M. Not sexy like the green one. The green lass is a sexy one, a pink thing, if you will. A classic. Never met the fella.
Realize that this is a huge deal. On paper, this was actually a really small deal. The US wanted to arrest Assange, to send him to Sweden, to face this sexual misconduct investigation. But all of this shows us that this is not about a small investigation in Sweden. The US wanted Assange to punish him for what he did, and the UK, it was looking like, was ready to help them. So while Assange is in the walls of this embassy, he's protected, and the US would have to wait him out, building their case. But wait a minute, hold on. What exactly are we charging Assange with here? He published a bunch of leaked documents, so what's the crime here? And honestly, that is the heart of this story. What crime did he commit? I'm gonna get there. I wanna just finish the story of what happens next. Julian Assange is in an embassy in London. The weeks turn into months, and the months turn into years, and Julian Assange is living in an embassy, not leaving. He occasionally comes out onto this balcony to deliver a speech to his increasingly large support base.
Can you hear me?
But like, this guy is confined to the embassy.
Well, I joked it's a little bit like living in a space station because there's no natural light and you've got to make all your own stuff and you can't go out to shops and so on.
From the embassy, Assange continues to run WikiLeaks. He publishes troves of secret documents. It is from the embassy that he declares his hate for Hillary Clinton.
The American liberal press, in falling over themselves to defend Hillary Clinton, are erecting
I'm still here. I'm so sorry. Hillary Rodham Clinton is not a murderer, okay? I don't know what the fuck just happened there, but yes, I do not like Julian Assange. Please, you should arrest him and throw him under the jail. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I don't know what just happened there. That was weird as fuck, dude. Look at that glitch. Look.
in falling over themselves to defend Hillary Clinton are erecting
Assange is a traitor to America? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we don't like him here. We just think it's cool that he was jailed indefinitely, and also that the CIA famously fantasized about murdering him. Like, openly talked about assassinating him. Very cool stuff. Incredible.
A demon that is going to put nooses around everyone's necks.
And it is here that he orchestrates a plan to damage her campaign by strategically publishing emails that were stolen from the Democratic Party and from Clinton's campaign chair, John Podesta. WikiLeaks posted these emails in daily batches throughout October 2016, a month before the election. Soon, mounting evidence showed that WikiLeaks got these emails, potentially unknowingly, from a Russian government agent who, like Assange, was trying to damage the Clinton campaign. The leaked emails helped the Trump campaign and quickly made Assange an enemy of American progressives who had tended to support Assange and WikiLeaks.
Not true. Not true. I don't give a fuck. I'm an American progressive. I don't care. I hate Hillary Clinton. And also, like, obviously the fucking Pizzagate stuff is like psychotic. But, you know, nice information on there. You know, a little bit of regular old rebel rousing, a little bit of collusion with the media, you know. Collusion with the media. Doesn't believe in Pizzagate, KW. Yeah, no, sorry. I'm of course. The Democratic Party operatives are ordering children to fuck from the basement of a Comet pizzeria. That's, you know. So stupid. Remember when people thought at the fucking peak of the pandemic, when people were like losing their minds over the QAnon shit, and some people unironically were like, oh no, rich people are like ordering children off of Wayfair. Like, dog, incredibly powerful people do not need to go to Wayfair to order children, okay? They have ways. They have methods. Jeffrey Epstein's Lolita Express being one of the methods, okay? It's so fucking stupid. They don't have to go to, like, Comet Pizzeria to take and go, oh, I'll have 2 children, please. Like, it's so funny because in some weird way, Americans are so like full of themselves where they think like, you know, billionaires are buying kids from the same place that like the average American could accidentally buy a child. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, totally, dude. Yeah, no, they're exactly. They're doing that. They're going on the website. Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck. I hate when I accidentally serve a small child sex slave to, you know, someone who's not a DNC operative.
Leaks because they were keeping the government and the military accountable. But now they hated him.
WikiLeaks, I love WikiLeaks.
So now it's 2017 and Trump is president.
This WikiLeaks is unbelievable.
Assange is still in the embassy. And from the embassy, Assange and WikiLeaks drop another huge leak, this time of CIA documents. It revealed the playbook of the CIA's cyber warfare strategy. Releasing all of these documents had one major result, making all of the CIA's tools completely worthless. Trump, who had praised WikiLeaks for like helping him get elected, now hated WikiLeaks.
I know nothing about WikiLeaks. It's not
fake friend. He's such a fucking fake friend. This is the absolute worst part of Donald Trump, okay? That he's such a fucking... I love how petty of a bitch he is, right? But he's such a fucking fake friend to Julian Assange, and his administration actually further prosecuted or further moved along the Assange case and actually was about to use it as like a terrifying precedent against the freedom of the press by charging him with like fucking treason. You're such a piece of shit, dude. Actually, fuck you. Literally, you're a fucking clout shark, backstabbing, fake friend bitch, okay? Straight up unacceptable. Just because you're sexy, you think you can get away with saying stuff like this, and it's honestly fucked up. Like,
I think WikiLeaks walks like a hostile intelligence service and talks like a hostile intelligence service.
So by 2019, Julian Assange is still in the embassy. And now he's pissed off everyone for one reason or another. It's at
or
this
not
time
treason. What the fuck was it? Yeah. Wait, what were they charging Julian Assange with? I think it was treason, wasn't it? No, espionage. Sorry, not treason. They were saying he was doing espionage. I don't know why I was thinking treason. Yeah.
About how do we get this guy and how do we punish him severely for what he's done. They start upping the ante on their case against Julian
Trump is the misgive of politicians. No, Trump is hotter. Come on.
Assange. But Assange starts to get really restless in the embassy. I mean, can you blame him? It's been like 7 years. He starts to mistrust his hosts. And in turn, his hosts, the Ecuadorian diplomats, are getting kind of tired of him. His poor hygiene, his habit of playing football in the hallways. Meanwhile, Ecuador's new president is like less sympathetic to WikiLeaks because he was actually the subject of some embarrassing leaks himself. He actually called Assange a miserable hacker whose only goal is to destabilize governments. And so, they kicked him out.
The British police were seemingly invited into this very small embassy.
7 years after he had walked into this building, Assange finally left. He was immediately arrested. Again, on paper, the UK government wanted him because of this sexual investigation in Sweden from 2012. That investigation had been dropped, and yet the UK kept him in jail because the US had formally requested Assange to be extradited, which basically means one country asks another country to detain and send a criminal back to their country to face charges. The UK would hear and assess...
Cucks, by the way. Disgusting, pathetic little cucks. The Oi Bros. Straight up. Straight the fuck up, dude. Someone said I'd fucking kick him too if he didn't shower. Brother, he's literally like America's #1 enemy. What do you mean? Like, it doesn't matter if he smells bad. Like, you're doing the right thing by hosting him. Offering him a place to fucking live is the honorable and moral thing to do in that situation. Not every one of these motherfuckers has to go live in Russia, okay? It's ridiculous that, like, that's the only way you can survive. I wish China had, like, a similar policy, but they're, you know, they don't give a fuck. They really don't care about white people like that. Which fucked up, you know what I mean? China doesn't want that drama? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The US's request, and in the meantime, Assange would sit in the Belmarsh prison, 45 minutes from central London. And that's where he is today when I'm filming this. And he's not doing great. He's been examined by doctors and by the UN representative for torture. And they've basically concluded that Assange has experienced severe psychological trauma because of his isolation in the embassy and now in jail, including extreme stress, chronic anxiety, intense psychological trauma. The British government, of course, disagreed with